My Camp Echo history, let's see, my first summer at camp was the summer of 1986, and I never applied to work at camp. I actually, some friends of mine that had grown up here, I was not a camper here, and they had grown up here and were just starting to get into being on staff, LIT and ACs, and they filled out an application for me. So I got a letter in the mail saying that I'd been accepted to be a counselor for fourth session, summer of '86. And I had never applied, but it seemed like a fun way to end my summer, so I came up for 2 weeks and had a terrific time. I was in Wally Ford cabin, and then I came back for the next 10 summers after that on staff. And then since then, we've been back a number of different times, mostly in volunteer capacity. I had all kinds of jobs. I worked in a warehouse, I had a delivery job, I had a house painting business, I worked down at the beach, but I hadn't really worked with kids before, and I didn't have a summer camp background, so there was a lot of new things for me to learn when I got up here. Yeah, so I have a small consulting business, and I have a partner in the consulting business, Chris Hart, who we met up here. He came in the camp director in the early '90s when I was running the trip program, and we've been working together for the most part ever since. And we consult with a variety of different kinds of organizations, businesses, nonprofits, schools, private foundations, on helping people fulfill their intentions or accomplish their goals at the upper end of what's possible. And a lot of that work is work that we first encountered and felt like we learned how to do being at camp. A lot of it is about how do you, if there's something that you're trying to accomplish, but it's not just you that have to make the change, but you need 10 trippers to do something different, or you need a staff of 50, or you need an organization of 15,000 people to do something different in order to make that happen. What's the best way to encourage that kind of change in behaviors? And so that's what our work is based on, but a lot of that is predicated on the work that we did up here, just on a smaller scale. And I still work with a lot of Camp Echo people, not our whole team, but a good portion of the team that we work with have a Camp Echo background. Either they were on staff here or they were a camper here, so that connection, I still get to feel connected to this, and we use a lot of those same principles in our work. So I think from a skills standpoint, like I came here when that first summer I was 18 years old, so I just graduated high school. So I didn't know much of anything. I'd had a lot of jobs, but I'd never really thought about jobs versus a career. And I didn't leave here for 10 more years, so by the time I left I was 27 years old, so it was a much different place in my life. But I really think that almost everything that I feel like I believe in and that I've learned, I can trace back to some experience or set of experiences that I had up here. Certainly learning how to work with a wide variety of people, living cooperatively for an entire summer. As I'm sure you know, you share everything. You share space, you share the values, you have to share how you make decisions, and the idea that you can still have a sense of independence, but it has to be balanced against being part of a larger community and thinking about those needs. So all those things I feel like I learned from just being part of the staff and the community up here. And I think one of the things that I definitely learned from a skills standpoint is that getting along with people and helping you and other people to be at their best is something that you can have a huge impact on. That you have there's a wide range of outcomes that can happen depending on the way you interact with people, the things you say, your tone, your body language, all of those sort of subtle communication cues can have an impact on the people around you. And that's something that I've always thought about and tried to model myself after the people that I learned that from working up here. And then a lot of my close friends are people that I met up here. I'm still in touch with a lot of people that I was on staff with. I work with people that I met up here. So camp's a real part of my day-to-day life, even though I'm not here as much as I used to be. Camp is all around. So I feel sort of that Camp Echo spirit going to work every day, even though I don't always dress like this and I have an office in the West Loop, but a lot of it feels pretty similar. But it took me a long time to learn how to translate the things I learned up here into other parts of my life. It's still something I have to pay attention to, but it's one of the best gifts that I got from spending time here.